Hey guys, it's Brother Jordan. I'm here at one of our seed storage warehouses here at the farm, and we produce lots of seed here. But anyways, I had a kid on my bus yesterday that got very upset, and as he got off, I noticed a tear come down his eye, and he's a kindergartner, right? And I said, hey man, what's the matter? And he kind of mumbled some off. I couldn't understand him. I think his brother kind of upset him. It wasn't anything major. And I said, so to cheer him up, I said, hey, here's my fidget spinner. I said, you can have it. Just take it with you. And so I keep this fidget spinner on my bus, so when a kid gets upset, young kid, I'll give them that fidget spinner, and you can click it, and it lights up, and they can spin it. Anyway, it gets their mind off of things, and it seems to cheer them up. And so I hated to give it to him because I was thinking, I'm going to lose my fidget spinner that I use, to cheer people up. But I thought he really needed it anyway, so I gave it to him. And so I was sitting on the couch last night, and my son walks in, 9 years old, and he always comes busting in the door. You know how these young boys are. Comes busting in the door, comes in there, and he's got a red fidget spinner, and he's got it spinning, and he's throwing it up in the air, and when it's spinning, it almost kind of hover, right? And so he just came running in the living room and threw that thing up in the air and caught it. I said, my goodness. I said, where did you get that fidget spinner? He said, my aunt gave it to me, Aunt Lolly. And I said, you kidding me, right? He's like, no. So anyways, it hit me. It was like God said, Jordan, all you got to do is sow the seed. I'm going to take care of you. I know this was a small thing and I wasn't looking for it, but it was a God wink for sure. So there's a verse that tells us about this. But anyways, here it goes. Now he who supplies seed to the sower and bread for food will also increase your store of seed and will enlarge your harvest for your righteousness. You will be enriched in every way so that you can be generous on every occasion. And this is in 2 Corinthians. So you will be enriched in every way so you can be generous on every occasion. You can be generous on every occasion. God's going to keep supplying that seed to you. Have a good day.